Naruto remained standing still, feeling the echo of the power that he had received from the previous guardian. His body was different. The flow of chakra inside him was no longer only human. Small currents of white and golden energy mixed with his natural chakra, creating a constant sensation of expansion. He closed his eyes for a moment. Now, he could feel the entire dimension, not only as space, but as something alive. Each vibration, each particle, each fragment of energy seemed to Graketfriend respond to his presence. It was as if that place was slowly recognizing him. But then something changed. A pressure much greater than all the previous ones appeared suddenly. It was not gradual. It was instant. Naruto fell to his knees, his body trembling. "This is different," he murmured with difficulty. The gray sky began to darken again, but this time, it was not just a change of color. It was as if reality itself was being compressed. Golden lines appeared and disappeared in the air, like dimensional cracks. Hinata's cocoon shone intensely, reacting to that energy. Naruto raised his head. The space above him began to open, first a fissure, then another, until a huge tear formed in the sky. From inside it, a tail emerged, gigantic, much bigger than anything Naruto had ever seen. It pulsed with multicolored energy, each segment shining with a different element. The simple movement of the tail made the air vibrate violently. Naruto tried to stand up. His muscles protested. "So you decided to appear." This video is part 3 of this incredible journey in which Naruto goes through extreme challenges to obtain the divine transformation of the 11 Tails Beastwatch Part 2 by clicking on the highlight that is appearing now on your screen, or going to the previous video here on the channel. Take the opportunity and subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to continue following our fascinating stories of Naruto and the entire universe of this incredible work. Another tail appeared, then a third. The entire sky began to fill with those colossal forms. Each tail seemed to have its own will, moving slowly, like giant serpents watching their prey. But Naruto did not feel intention to attack it. "Was evaluation." The voice echoed clearer than ever. "Human, you absorbed the primordial chakra." Naruto took a deep breath. "It was you who brought me here, was it not?" Silence. The tails continued moving. "You survived the tests of the mind, of the heart, and of the essence." Naruto tried to take a step forward. "I am not here for power. I just want to return." The pressure increased. The ground cracked under his feet. "Lie," said the voice. Naruto widened his eyes. "You desire power to protect." Naruto remained silent for a moment, then answered, "Yes, I want power, but not for myself." The tails stopped moving. The entire dimension became still. "Then prove it." Instantly, the ground beneath Naruto exploded. He jumped by reflex, but was hit by a wave of energy that threw him back. His body rolled across the ground, getting up quickly. "Now it is a fight," he said, firmly. One of the tails descended. It was not a direct attack. It was only pressure, but it was enough to crush the space around Naruto. Focused chakra on his feet and dodged at the last instant. Too fast. Another tail came from the side. Naruto created a clone to block. The clone was destroyed instantly. It did not even touch. He took a deep breath. "Then I will test this." Naruto concentrated the new energy inside him. The white aura appeared mixed with his chakra. He advanced, delivered a punch against the tail. The impact generated a silent explosion. Naruto was thrown backward, but the tail also recoiled. Naruto smiled even in pain. "So I can touch you." Voice echoed again. "Your body is still fragile." Naruto stood up. "Then I will strengthen it." The tails began to move simultaneously. The space became a battlefield. Naruto dodged, blocked, counterattacked. Each movement demanded everything from him. His body began to suffer. Small chakra cracks appeared on his skin, but he continued. "I will not give up." One tail hit him, grazing. Naruto was thrown against the ground, creating a crater. He coughed blood, but stood up. "Is that all?" The tails stopped. The voice spoke. "You fight even knowing you cannot win." Naruto answered, "I do not fight to win. I fight to protect." Silence. The pressure decreased, but Naruto felt something different. His body was burning. The primordial energy was reacting. Golden lines appeared on his arm. He widened his eyes. "My body," the voice said. "The transformation has begun." The sky darkened even more. 8 tails were now visible, and Naruto realized The real fight had not even begun. Naruto was still inside the crater that had been formed. By the impact, his body hurt, as if each bone had been compressed and rebuilt by force. He placed his hand on the ground and tried to stand, but something made him stop. His skin was shining, not like before. Now golden lines ran through his right arm, pulsing slowly, like living seals. The white energy that he had absorbed began to fix itself in his body permanently. The voice echoed again. Your human body was not made for this power. Naruto raised his gaze. Then I will make it endure. He concentrated chakra, mixed his own power with the primordial energy. The white aura returned, but now with more intense golden traces. Naruto advanced again. This time he did not attack. He jumped toward one of the tails and landed on it. The contact was brutal. His body was almost repelled, but he held firm. I need to feel this energy. The tail threw him away. He fell again on the ground. His right arm was different, lighter, almost translucent. He looked shocked. It is changing. Suddenly the ground behind him opened. A gigantic humanoid form emerged, different from the previous guardians. This one was solid, with a body made of condensed primordial chakra. Empty eyes. Naruto entered combat stance. Another test. The creature advanced instantly, very fast. Naruto barely managed to block. The impact dragged him dozens of meters. Too fast. The creature attacked again. Naruto dodged, narrowly counterattacked with a Rasengan. The white golden Rasengan hit the creature chest. It was not destroyed, only recoiled. Naruto widened his eyes. Not even that. The voice echoed. This is the guardian of strength. Prove that your body can withstand. The creature attacked again, heavy blows. Each impact made the ground crack. Naruto began to use the primordial energy instinctively. His movements became faster. His right arm shone. More he exchanged blows with the guardian fist against fist, silent explosions. Naruto was hit in the abdomen, spat blood, but counterattacked with a kick. The creature recoiled. I can keep up. The fight continued. Naruto began to feel his control increasing, but his body was at the limit. The creature attacked again. Naruto dodged, this time with more precision. He concentrated chakra, created a bigger Rasengan, mixed with primordial energy. Let us see if this works. He advanced, hit the guardian directly. A white explosion illuminated everything. When the light ceased, the creature was cracked. It began to dissolve. The released energy entered Naruto's body. His right arm returned to normal, but now both arms had golden traces. Naruto fell to his knees exhausted. The sky reacted. 10 tails appeared. The voice spoke. Your body begins to accept. Naruto breathed with difficulty. It is not over yet, is it? Silence, but he could feel. The next test would be even worse. Naruto remained kneeling, breathing heavily. Each muscle in his body trembled. The combat against the Guardian of Strength had drained almost everything he had. And even so, the dimension showed no intention of giving him rest. Above him, the 10 gigantic tails now filled the brath. Entire sky, different from before. They were not only moving, they were slowly converging into a single central point, as if something was being formed. Naruto raised his head. So finally, the air became heavy, much heavier. His body was pressed against the ground, as if gravity itself had increased dozens of times. Naruto tried to stand. He could not. Is this the real presence? The voice echoed clearer than ever. It no longer came from the sky. It came from everywhere. Human, you touched my essence. The central point between the tails began to shine intensely. A form began to emerge. It was not physical. It was a gigantic silhouette made of pure primordial energy. Naruto felt his heart race. You are the 11 tails. Silence. Then the answer. I am that which existed before the division. Naruto swallowed dry. So you are the original chakra. The pressure increased even more. Do you desire this power? Naruto answered immediately. The silence was instant. Even the dimensions seemed to stop. I do not want power. I want to protect those I love. The silhouette expanded. The energy began to surround Naruto. Many said the same and failed. Naruto clenched his fists. I am not them. A wave of energy crossed his body. He fell, screamed, trip. The voice spoke. Anyone said. Heart still carries pain. Naruto answered with tears. It always will. Then why do you continue? Naruto breathed with difficulty. Because I do not want anyone to feel this. The energy around him began to stabilize. The silhouette approached Naruto felt something different. It was not hostility. It was curiosity. You refused to hate the one who imprisoned you, Naruto answered. Kawaki was only trying to protect, even if he destroyed your world. Naruto closed his eyes. I understand him. Silence. Long heavy then. For the first time, the entity energy changed. Less aggressive, calmer. You are different. The energy began to enter slowly into Naruto's body. He screamed again, but it was not pain, it was transformation. His eyes shone, golden marks appeared on his face. His aura exploded. The ground cracked. Naruto floated. For a moment, he felt everything, the entire dimension, all the chakra, all the presence of the entity. Then the energy receded. Naruto fell to his knees again, exhausted, but different. The voice spoke, "You are not ready yet for the fusion." Naruto took a deep breath. But I am closer. Yes. The silhouette began to disappear. Continue Naruto Uzumaki. The tails disappeared slowly. The pressure vanished. Naruto was alone again. But now he felt something inside him. A presence. Small, but alive. He smiled slightly. So you started to accept me. The sky returned to gray. But Naruto knew. The next stage would be the most dangerous so far. This video is part 3 of this incredible journey in which Naruto goes through extreme challenges to obtain the divine transformation of the 11 Tails Beast Watch Part 2 by clicking on the highlight that is appearing now on your screen or going to the previous video here on the channel. Take the opportunity and subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to continue following our fascinating stories of Naruto and the entire universe of this incredible work.